Hello, Hard Times tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall. So before we load up the game, I just wanted to demonstrate something here. You can apparently change the game's difficulty from the main menu before you load your game. Once you're inside the game, you can't change this. And I don't know exactly what stats these things change. It sort of makes the enemies cheat to some degree. I know we started on very hard and it was getting just ridiculous, so I know I changed it back to hard after a while. I'm gonna leave it at hard for a little bit longer. But, you know, the last episode, it felt like the odds were not really accurate as much as they said. So we'll see if if it continues to really feel unfair to me, I'm gonna turn it down to normal. I don't mind the game being difficult, but, you know, it can't be punishingly difficult on those success rolls. But, you know, we're only at the beginning of this run in lockdown, so maybe it'll be fine. Maybe the odds will turn around and I won't feel so bad, but I just wanted to demonstrate what difficulty mode we're currently on. So yeah, last time we fought like 3 drones, and we didn't actually take too much damage. You do heal up from your last wound at the end of combat. So, you know, we're in not terrible shape. I'll probably need to heal up Lady Blue with a medkit if she takes much more damage, but everyone else is okay for now. And I was definitely considering adding an aim spell the next time we build up our party. So anyway, yeah, last episode we began our infiltration of... I never remember the name of these places. The German names are tricky. The lab, sorry, the Adenauer Platz. And we learned that there's been some experimentation on hellhounds and basilisks for some sort of magic bioware. And we also learned that they've been replicating high-tech, like military-grade bioware and trying to reproduce it on the cheap. And that is why the doctor, the good doctor, again, his name eludes me, Ezkabel or something? Pretty sure that's what it is. That's why he hired us to come in here and locate the recipes, I guess. So, should be a room around here that we could have looked into, but I never made it. I never made it into this room. So, oh, what's going on? A wild-eyed young man in a tattered lab coat confronts you. How has he survived? The doors have been locked for 2 years. You there? I'm not gonna do all the voice acting, but you know. So a little bit twitchy. Easy there, pal. I thought this lab was abandoned. This is my territory, my home. He sounds like he's a little crazy, and he's mad that I killed his drones. Yeah, he's a little bit nuts. I got you, Blitz. A murderer, a monster. Hold up there, Shaggy Man. What's your name? Philip Rex, the Night King of Sutterlin Bioscience. Wow. Alright. We could just kill him. No, we're trying to play a relatively good character here, I feel. I think we got off on the wrong foot here. Maybe let's try this again. He sobs. You killed them, you monster! But they were really just robots. Scrubbed their plastic cases. Maybe that's why they were so hard to hit. He takes really good care of his drones. Yes, we are in fact on a quest. Alright, sire, I'm sorry to hear about your peasants, but I'm on an important, quest. Oh! Well, that changes everything. I knew that would work. I can't stay mad at you for that. Tell me about this quest of yours, good she-elf. I need to get my hands on the BioWare prototypes that are being stored in the executive wing. Madness! Take this as a warning, noble stranger. The underworld stands between you and your goal. The murderous Billy. I think I've heard about this Billy. He was Sutherland's albino basilisk. Was is right. Creature of legend. Ultimate killing machine. Smarter than 10 men. 5 times as deadly. I guess I'll have to kill him then. A fool's errand. Heiner tried to kill Billy once. He thought that by eating the beast we could steal its power. He was devoured for insolence. Yep. And that was the last remaining copy of Keycard E. The beautiful fool. So they've been surviving on synthesized cardiac tissue and choco nubs? Yum. So we can't get into the executive wing and the expensive snack bars. Particularly, that's the what we're missing out on. Ew. So he's just been using the local energy storage to grow organs? I think that's it. Just tell me how to get in there without a key. Cannot be dissuaded, I will help you. So uses a thin slip of plastic. Keycard B. The incomparable Keycard B. And descend to the underworld and face Billy. If you should survive the encounter. Searching for missing Keycard E. Alright. Well, we've got a quest, everyone. What's this? 56 Nguyen. Got to do a thorough exploration, you know. So what are the odds of him attacking us when we go into his home? You gonna attack me as soon as I go in here? Maybe not. He's got some more little drone friends. So if we had attacked him, you know, they would have attacked us, I'm sure. Looks like the media setup is wired into the building's security system. Let's see what we got. Paging through the computer's file systems, you find a number of archived video feeds from the building's surveillance system. In addition, episodes 1 through 6 of an old Slovakian period fantasy series called Night Kings of Lightning Hold. Well, I guess that's what he's been holding on to. I guess if he's been locked in here for 2 years with 6 episodes of a fantasy show and that's all he's got, that's what happens. Oh, it was really bad? Used to get high and laugh at it. Sure. 7 episodes, though. Okay, so according to... So he's got episodes 1 to 6, though. Yeah, I guess he might really want to see the finale or something. Each of the 6 episodes has been viewed over 400 times in the past 2 years. Aw, poor guy. Alright, well, what happened 18 months ago? The video feed kicks in. Philip is engaged in an animated discussion with someone who's standing just outside. You can see his shoes and his shadow, but nothing more. Okay, look, we've survived this long. If we play our cards right and do a proper bit of rationing, I reckon we can live off the executive snack bar for a long time. So... I guess that's true. I guess they couldn't get out of here. The whole place got locked down, and even though there were survivors, they couldn't get out. Had 2 or 3 months. That's not as long as they needed, though. Yeah, I'm sure they'll get rescued. Hey, it's Unscraggly Phil. That's probably the truth. Look at this guy. What a smart guy. Planning long-term survival. Enough supplies to keep growing tissue cultures forever. Well, I mean, it's a little bit creepy. It's kind of cannibalistic, a little bit. But you are growing organs, even though they're genetically similar to metahuman tissue. It's it's grown in a lab. It's totally different. It's kind of gross, I'll give you that, but survival, I think I'd be okay with it. Yeah, you know, you gotta eat meats eventually. You can't get your vitamins from licorice sticks. They might not actually. Yeah, exactly. Phil seems like a smart guy, or at least he was a smart guy. It's not exactly cannibalism. Still, that'd be a terrible situation for sure. Listlessly chewing on unidentifiable hunk of cooked meat. Poor Philip. Okay, so this is, I guess, when Heiner finally gave up and decided he had to try to do something. Once we can get in the sewers again, we might be able to find a way out. Yeah. I guess we know what happened to Heiner. Watching the TV show for the 300th time. Heiner is gone. Cheap synthesized music pipes in, yeah. A voice sings in Slovak, and a different voice shouts a translation in German. Oh man. It's got one of those terrible, like, post-dubbed, but it keeps the original audio as well. I just forgot how bad the dub job was. Oh, man. Enough to drive anyone crazy, right? I, Titonius Rex, will defend my realm. I do swear it before my magic sword. Argonar. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep that up. An alarmingly breathy elvish voice. Oh man. Sounds like a good time, right? Yeah, yeah, we get it. It's one of those really good TV shows you get stuck watching at 2 in the morning when there's nothing else to do and you just won't go to sleep. You guys know. You cannot die. I love you. Oh man, even reading the text is terrible. The troll drones on, struggling to emote. Overall, the acting quality is roughly on par with what you'd expect from your average Let's Play. Gotcha. Okay. Still watching. Just a pile of boxes. Just all he can do is watch this TV show over and over again. Feeds upon the honor. You know, maybe there's some hints in here about something I'm going to need to do, but I just can't take it seriously. Good role-playing games often sneak, like, quest hints into ridiculous stuff like this that most people just skip right through, and then when you get to the actual puzzle, you have to go back. I hope they don't do that. I was the one who trapped the demon lord Karabok within the blade. But father, you can't mean. I was Thunder Spear. It's all your fault. It was the only way to save Tralashi. She's still alive. Yeah, it's pretty good. What what was he doing today? Appears to be dancing with his security drones. Aww, he had a dance with his little buddy drones. And then we killed them. Aww. I admire your very bravery, noble vassal. Such a good little security drone. Oh man, he's lost it completely, but I'm sorry, security drones. I feel a little bad. The good news is once we're done here, you know, he can probably leave and try to readjust into the outside world. I'm sure they won't lock him up or anything. I guess this is maybe where he was growing all of his lab meat. Alright, well we did get a key card from him, so that's the important part, right? Was one of these, we've got the ladder downstairs, down below. There's no stairs. But I know one of these was an executive key and one was like some other key card. This was probably the one we just opened, because he did say going down to fight the basilisk. So before we go that way, let's just hold off for a second and check out, not the executive clearance panel, but maybe, no, he gave us clearance E, right? Oh no, maybe he did give us B. It was the E card that was missing. He gave us the B card. So this is the one he unlocked for us. So there's 3 ways down then. An advanced medkit's not bad. Well, okay, let's go through the doors in order, and we'll save the locked one for last, or we'll go down the ladders in order. This was the first one we could get to. Why did we need that key card if we can just go down here? If it all, like, does it all connect up? It probably doesn't connect up. Unless you could walk through the sewage. Maybe. Maybe this takes us... Maybe that was behind the B door. And then this way takes us forward. So if we didn't have the key card, we still couldn't have gone through there. But what we could have done is maybe snuck up on him without having to fight the drones, maybe? Like, if we'd taken this route, instead of going through the main hallway, maybe we could have snuck up on him. Or we probably would have had to fight them, but we probably would have had really good cover or something. That's kind of neat. I like having alternate paths. Save that one for just a second. Because if there is a basilisk over there, I'd like to go everywhere else first. And supposedly there's hellhounds as well. Wow, 42 Nguyen. Okay, well I've got one door over there. I've got one door underneath here that we can unlock. I'm gonna start by testing out this ladder though. Because I think this might be just a little room with treasure in it. Yeah. The safe is locked with a similar key swipe to the door panels. The keycard chirps cheerfully. And we get an auto injector for Bliss. Is that a side objective, maybe? Or is that just one of the ones we need to get, I guess? Schematic for a piece of cybernetic bodywear. Okay. So it's an auto-injector kind of like what Glory has. Hers is adrenal, or whatever you want to call it. It gives her extra AP, but Bliss probably is different. It's one of those drugs that, I forget the effects in-game, but you know, it probably makes you feel better. Alright. I don't suppose I can put like a save here. Of course not. Okay, as long as you're not moving, you can make a new save. Just given my really good luck with combat rolls, I feel like this might be important. Alright. Clearance B access only. Let's do it. Good luck, everybody. Alright. So, I'm not hanging out in there, that's for sure. I'm gonna go haste myself, and I'm getting out. So I think, given that we're fighting melee enemies here, we want them to come to us. And we'll get maybe a free shot when they come through the door. Because they can't shoot through the door like other enemies could. Cover doesn't really do much good for us. But we may as well take it in anyway. And we should turn his drone on like usual. Having those extra shots is probably worth it. We're gonna put good old Iger in cover. We'll give her, I don't know if this is close enough for shotgun, but we'll... I guess we'll go with the shotgun. And Mr. Drone... Maybe I'll put him over here so we kind of have like another angle of fire. See what happens. Well, he tried. Whoosh! So 0 for 3, we're off to a good start. Okay, so here goes nothing. We're gonna start with adrenal pumps. And I would really like to shred some armor immediately. It seems like that would be the best. At least we hit it once, right? At least we hit it once. I think... makes them easier to hit. Costs 1 AP. This guy's not in cover. But we have the same chance of hitting him whether they're in medium cover or not. That's ridiculous. I don't understand. Well, let's try to light him on fire. At least one of them, I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. So far, we're at, was that 1 for 4? 1 for 5, because Glory did 2 hits. No, she hit him once, so we're 2 for 5, I guess. Maybe we're okay. Oh, man. I don't see any summoning spots here. Which is not great. Alright, Mr. Drone, how about 9 damage, hey? Okay, we killed one. Alright, that was nice and lucky. Good, that was a little bit better. Odds are starting to balance out a little bit. And what are the chances of us killing this thing? Probably very slim. But that did a lot of damage. And he's got acid, so he'll take 5 on his next turn. And we miss. Do I go for armor, or do I go for another hit? Or do... That's what I do. It should drain the AP of that guy. While still, I think that bought us a little bit of time. That's pretty bad. Where did this one come from? So... Lady Blue is already basically dead in 1 hit. Good start. I guess that... Oh, she does have the aim spell. I forgot about that. Alright, we're gonna need that on somebody. We'll go with Glory because she gets the most shots. And... I think I should just go with a med kit. I'm gonna give myself some armor, and I'm gonna use a cheap med kit to start. Can I, Oh, we have to click here. Well, I actually got 15 HP instead of 10, so that's something. I really need this thing to die. Please? Please? So she's got 51% accuracy from point blank, no cover, and I gave her the aim buff. That's just so sad. Okay, now it might just bleed to death now. 7 HP. It should take 5 from acid and 2 from bleeding, so we don't have to hit it anymore. That thing's gonna be hard to take down. So maybe we try to kill the other Hellhound first. And hopefully this thing just fights with the drone for a little while. Yeah, these guys are actually too close for the sniper rifle, I think. That was a really good shot. Okay, maybe we can stun it. That was really good, actually. How come it's not dead? How come they breathe fire? I was sure it was supposed to die. It said 5 acid damage per round, 2 bleeding damage per round, and then it took 2 and 2. Oh, man. I don't understand this game. I'm no good at it. No good at this game. Well, let's keep going with haste, because we suck at shooting things. And, maybe I'll have Glory use one of her medkits, because they're sort of free. She should she should restock these on her own. Alright, well, I'm fully healed. Well, even if it only takes 2 damage and 2 damage, it'll die next time. Let's try to finish this one off if we can. Of course not. Well, Blitz maybe. You never know. Alright. This guy should die for sure this time. For real. And then we just gotta kill Billy, who the drone zapped last time. We might actually try throwing some more flashbangs on him or something. 76% or 78% and AP damage. Miss, of course. I'll save that for next turn. That was a good hit. And then Mr. Drone just gets to do some damage. It does have a repair kit, so even if it takes some damage, it can heal itself a little bit. 5 damage, yeah! 15, actually pretty good. Why? Why would it lie to me about what it can do? That's what you get. Alright, so it's gonna be attacking this turn. Actually, that might be a bad idea. I think that would give it cover. Can't cast armor on it. Could put armor on Glory. In case it comes straight at her. So Iger and Glory already have the aim buff. I guess we try to get acid on them, but I don't know if that'll work. I don't know if that will actually do what it says it's gonna do. Alright, well, we did some damage. It's taken a lot of Pete here, actually. I'm feeling like our accuracy isn't so terrible at the moment. It's okay. Oh, you know what? I meant to start with the easier to hit thing. I forgot about that. Next time, I'll try to remember to start with Iger. If it's still alive. Okay, that was actually pretty easy, so... Other than the acid fire combo not actually killing the one hellhound, we did pretty well, I'd say. So, I used up a med kit, but that was fine, okay. We got the executive keycard now. We slayed the beast. It was a good fight for me to remember how the battles work. And remember that I do have aim spell on Lady Blue. So I wonder what the basilisk was eating for like 2 years. Wondering. But I guess that's it. We got the key card. Get out of here. I feel like Heiner, or whatever his name was, he went down here for nothing. Because like, there was no way out. Even if he got past the basilisk, there was nothing there. Hermetically sealed. Executive clearance. Think there's going to be any more guards? He's about to find out if he gets shot to death in a second. Thank you, my friend. He's got what he desired most. Something that's not organs. So I guess his friend hoarded all of these things because he had the key card for it. He didn't share with Philip, maybe? Alright, so tell me... I guess, you know, you're really into that show, right? It's my entire life for 2 years. Must be rough. No ending, hey? There's more! The last episode before it got cancelled. Where you find out what happens with the Jabuthan invasion. Poor man. You must help me! Well, I guess if we run... Of course Blitz can do it. Yeah, once we got the Matrix connection, it's all good. Alright, Blitz. Go for it. The happiest day of his life is the day we get him the finale for his TV show. I guess it's kind of like watching that show that was canceled. Firefly. Sad day. What about this prototype BioWare? Pretty standard stuff. Pain editors, trauma dampeners, reverse engine. So all of it was reverse engineered from BioWare products. That's pretty cool, right? Knockoffs. Dangerous work, illegal, but not in Berlin. That does explain why he had to hire a Berlin company, actually. Yeah, if you won't miss it, I'll take some. So, what about your little drone friends? Like family. They're the ones that harvest and cook the food? That's pretty honest. That's pretty awesome is the word. Sounds cozy, buddy. Good for you. Killed 3 of them, but you can make more, sure. How many of them do you have? That is a good question. Hundreds? How come, if you have hundreds of these security drones, why couldn't you just send them all down to fight the basilisk? Wouldn't it work? Yeah, that's probably for the best now, anyway. What about that underworld, right? So the Netherrealm... You mean the sewers. Well, Billy's good and dead. Strange that somebody would build a labyrinth under a biotech company. Perhaps basic sanitation, yeah. It's possible that's what it is. But it's also a nightmarish labyrinth. So what was the cause of the lockdown? Good question. Calamitous series of events. Spilled cup of Soykuf. What? Yes. On the morning of the lockdown, all was well. Giesler executive was making rounds. He did have Soykaf. Food and drink forbidden outside of the employee lounge, but he's an executive. He doesn't care. Tripped and fell, spilled into a console. Classic. Quarantine mode because he spilled coffee on a console. Doors locked, shutters slammed closed. Geisler's devil beverage had done more than initiate a false quarantine. It also shorted the locks. What kind of design is this? If you accidentally short circuit the control panel, it opens the cages rather than locking them? It should do the opposite of that. Oh, the engineers are fired. In half hour of the spill, Billy had slaughtered everyone. What about the hundreds of drones? I understand that maybe one-on-one the drones couldn't take him out, but the Basilisk wasn't that tough. It didn't even do any damage to us. We just put it to sleep. Tased him once. Put some lightning bolts in his way. Only Heiner and Philip survived. For a while. You've been trapped for 2 years because of dumb luck. Why didn't anyone come knocking? Quarantine protocols. I guess that's it. They thought there was some virus outbreak or something. No one even tried. That's pretty terrible. You'd think the phones would still work and they could have called for help. Yeah, he's got a great life in here. Tame the land. Alright, crazy dude. Enjoy your licorice. I've got some goodies to gather up. Bloodstains on the floor. Alright, so that's probably all we really needed. Maybe I can find him his episode, though. Gotta find a console for Blitz to hack, I think, and then we'll be done here. Seeing as there is no real quarantine, can we just use this one, maybe? Scientific terminal, but... yeah, here you go. Blitz! Disengage quarantine protocols. I guess that means he'll be able to come and go now, and someone else will move in, probably. Punches the escape key and the Y key. Wow, that was really hard. This is why we have to bring a Decker, I guess. That can't have been it. Are you kidding me? Well, this is why we bring Blitz, I guess. To make things look easy. No one else knows how to use computers. No, we're pretty much good. Good. The subplot is dropped because of the budget. Well, I'm sure this guy will love it. Yeah, Phil will be happy. No doubt about it, it'll make his day. Even better than it's already the best day of his life. Now we'll give him this and it'll be the double best. Alright, here you go. You can leave anytime. And also, here's that episode. He's not gonna leave. He's just gonna go watch TV. Alright, buddy, I'm out of here. That was fun. Your drones put up a better fight than the freaking basilisk did. Kinda funny. As you emerge, blinking into the light of day, you find yourself standing face to face with a veritable well of security personnel. A man in an expensive suit raises a megaphone to shout at you. Chill, man. Standing right here. No, I won't. I did not steal it. The thing is, this is probably from one of the corps that had the BioWare stolen from them. Well, purchased and illegally reversed engineered. But the letter of the law doesn't really matter in Berlin. We're gonna have to fight these guys, aren't we? The material itself is not stolen. Of course you're with someone, Xiaowei's. But like I said, I'm pretty sure these patents don't apply here. This is unbelievable. This place is locked down for 2 years and you chose today to come visit. I guess we shouldn't have broken the quarantine, huh? You were very quick though, because like we hacked the quarantine and then like we've left like 15 seconds later practically. Yeah, but couldn't you have just broken in months ago? Well, you can have the BioWare over my dead body. Ah, right. Remember the hundreds of drones? You will not threaten this woman, Jumpathon dog. Ah, right. Too long have my people lived in fear of your aggression. Philip, you're great. You two enter the building, find whoever's on that intercom. They're not going to make it very far. Knight errants seem like they might be scary, but hundreds of drones, right? Peasants, arise and defend your home. Yeah? It's gonna be a bad day for the corpse. I hope there's hundreds of them and there's not just like 2. He's still listening to his TV show. Well, there's at least 4. And they've got a good start. And then he kills me in one shot, right? There's actually quite a lot of these guys. That's not very nice. It's quite a lot of these guys. Alright, well I need to cut the episode here. This is going on a bit longer than I expected, so so much for my 30-minute episode plan. We'll have to do this fight next time. And you get to listen to some more awesome music next episode. So thanks for watching, folks. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And let's fight some knight errants tomorrow on Dragonfall, Shadowrun Dragonfall.